Sunscreen and retinol are not enough. Hey there, I'm Dr. Ray, board certified dermatologist, and today I'm going to talk to you about why sunscreen and retinol are not enough. And don't hate me for this, especially if you have been using just sunscreen and retinol as your anti-aging program for years. Maybe you are super diligent about avoiding the sun. You put your sunscreen on every 2 hours. You avoid the sun like the plague. Yay, I applaud you for that. Maybe you're putting your retinol on every single night and you've done so for years and it's going pretty well. Maybe you're in your 30s or even early 40s and you're doing pretty well for yourself. So that is great. What I mean by sunscreen and retinol are not enough is that for many women that I have seen come into my clinic and my SkinSmart clients, they are seeking results that are not attainable when you are only using sunscreen and retinol as your anti-aging program. And what I mean by that is I see a lot of women who want to age in a way where they are basically like perpetually looking 10 years younger than they are, which, to each their own. I actually am that way as myself. I want to perpetually look 10 years younger than I am, not 20, just 10. And if that's you, then great. Like, zero judgment here. Everyone ages in the way that they want. And I think that's the way it should be. And if you want to keep all your wrinkles, amazing. If you want to get rid of all of them, amazing. Okay. But what I find is a lot of people want to look 10 years younger than they are, well into their 40s, their 50s, or 60s, and beyond. But they think that using sunscreen and retinol are going to get them there, and they just aren't. Does that mean that adding in peptides and vitamin C is going to get them there? No, that also is not going to get them there. So it comes to a point where as our skin is aging, we do need to kind of pull from all the different tools in our toolbox. And the more comprehensive we can be about it, the better our skin will age. So in our toolbox, I look at it as we have 4 main categories of things that we can do. First one is getting the fundamentals down, like using the right cleanser for your skin, using the right moisturizer so you're not over irritating your skin, or even on a microscopic level causing inflammation that is downstream going to cause more accelerated aging. So just kind of knowing your skin type, knowing what kind of basic products to use for your skin is key. So that's number 1. Number 2 is addressing how your skin is aging from the inside out. That is so important. You cannot out Botox a poor lifestyle, stress, poor eating habits, and poor sleep. Okay, so maybe for a very temporary time you can, but it is going to catch up with you. So addressing the internal lifestyle habits, your nutrition, your gut health, your sleep, and stress and nervous system regulation, those are super important as well. Okay, the third pillar to aging well is getting your anti-aging home routine down packed, like a really effective, preferably efficient one where you're not doubling up, you're not being redundant in your products that you're using, then causing more irritation, but you are using the essential ingredients and products that are well proven, science-backed, not hype-backed, not what the influencer said is amazing, but science-backed ingredients and products that are going to boost collagen and minimize reactive oxygen species, oxidative damage, we call that, which is what is damaging your collagen and elastin as you're exposed to things like chronic inflammation, sun, pollutants, all the things, okay? And then the last pillar in taking amazing care of our skin is introducing professional treatments, because that is really, I hate to say it, what is going to take to get to the goals that you want if, again, you are someone who wants to perpetually look 10 years younger than you are, okay? The sunscreen and the retinol, eventually they're not going to maintain. Maybe in your 30s they do, and maybe even in your 40s they do. Once you get to your 50s, I promise you that as things accelerate, as the bone loss and the estrogen loss accelerates, you are going to see those advanced signs of aging, like the deeper wrinkles popping up and the jowling and the sagging, the dark circles and those kinds of things. So where we pull out in-office treatments is where we are looking for more advanced improvement and prevention. So I'm all about prevention. If you join us in SkinSmart, you will see that I am big on preventative measures, including all of the 4 pillars that I talked about, including in-office treatments, professional treatments for keeping your skin at a place that you want it to be, okay? And we want to do that in a way that, of course, keeps us looking natural and youthful and not like we're trying too hard, right? So that is what I mean by sunscreen and retinol are not enough, okay? For some people, they're enough depending on their goals, but I find that a lot of women's goals, they're not trying to not look older than their age. They actually want to look a bit younger than their age. And so I think that when we're taking into account all these 4 pillars, and it might sound like a lot, like, oh, 4 pillars, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Am I going to have to overhaul my life? No, because when you think about it, it's really things that we're doing every day anyway. We're washing our skin every day, we're moisturizing our skin every day. It's just doing it in the right way for your skin. We are eating food every day, we are sleeping every day. It's just tweaking so we're eating the right foods for our skin. Not 100% of the time. I'm definitely not expecting everyone to be perfect in terms of how they eat and sleep 100% of the time, and I'm not either, but making the small choices where we can, day to day. And does that mean that you have to use 20 different products in your home routine? No. Again, I'm a big fan of simplifying and using just what is going to work. And then in terms of in-office treatments, does that mean I have to go in every 2 months and get Botox and fillers and lasers and things? No. It means that you have a comprehensive plan and you are sprinkling small conservative treatments throughout the years, okay? And so it really requires almost no extra time from you and really minimal extra effort to do the best for your skin. So when we break it down that way, you can see it is super, super manageable, and it gets you to a place where you are aging in a way that you feel confident in your skin, like you can walk into any room and just own it. And you're not thinking about, okay, are they looking at my wrinkles? Are they looking at my forehead lines when I smile? Are they looking at like the crow's feet and maybe I just shouldn't smile? I'm not going to post that picture. Those thoughts, I don't ever want those to run through your head. And if they are, then I want you to know that there are things that we can do to help, okay? It's just a matter of knowing what those right things are for you. Okay, so if that resonated with you, drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. And if you are not already following me on Instagram, hop on over. I will put the handle down in the description for this video. And if you are interested in working with me further, also drop a comment so that I can send you more information on SkinSmart Society and a new program that I'm working on for high performing, high achieving women in face forward roles who want to age powerfully, beautifully, and kind of take control of their aging journey. That is coming up. It is a 12-week high touch program with me. So if you're interested in learning more about that, again, just drop a comment. All right, guys, have an amazing day. See you later.